Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Huawei Connect 2021. 尊敬的各位来宾，欢迎来到华为全连接2021第2天的主题演讲。Please welcome Mr. Peng Zhongyang, Board Member, President of Enterprise BG Huawei. He will open today with a keynote speech, Dive into Digital for a Brighter Future. 有请华为董事、企业 BG 总裁彭中阳先生带来今天的开场演讲，深耕数字化，共创伟大未来。有请。
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good morning. Welcome to Huawei Connect. It's a great pleasure to meet friends old and new. Last year, I talked about building a new paradigm of industry digitalization to create new value together. Now the ever-changing complexities have become the new normal. Digital transformation is a must. It's no longer a question of to do it or not, but how. So today, I want to talk about diving into digital for a brighter future. As human civilization evolved, we dived into many things. 10,000 years ago, we dived into soil and pushed the limits of nature. In the industrial age, the roars of steam engines were heard, marking the first time that humanity tamed machine power and dived into kinetic energy. Coal, oil, and electricity were turned into mechanical power and substantially raised efficiency of enterprises. Now humanity is pushing the limits of the physical world with digital technologies in various industries and building an intelligent world with immense possibilities. Diving into digital is a gradual and iterative process. Gartner defines 3 phases: information, process, and business digitalization. However, business digitalization is not the end of this journey. It's only the start of diving into digital. Take manufacturing industry as an example. In the first phase, information digitalization, factories digitized the infrastructure and improved efficiency in some scenarios. During process digitalization, they applied digital technologies to deterministic business processes and built product data flows, production flows, and information flows, improving automation and efficiency. In the business digitalization phase, business objects are digitized via digital twins. Like at seaports, the business objects are no longer ships, cargo, or workers, but the entire routes. With digital twins, we can manage complex rules. Based on digital infrastructure, objects, rules, and enterprises can build production models using data governance and tap into limitless opportunities in the digital age. That is how Huawei's smart factory has shortened product development and pilot production cycle by 20%, reduced manufacturing issues by 30%, improved per capita efficiency by 30%, realized intelligent detection and O&M, order visualization and automated processing, and improved customer satisfaction. Based on data governance, R&D, and manufacturing data comes from the same source, so that what you design is what you make, and what you see is what you get. By diving into digital, enterprises can innovate business models, improve quality and efficiency, build better experience and resilience, and therefore the overall competitiveness. However, it is easier said than done. How to dive into digital? I believe we can do it by diving into scenarios, models, and partners. Diving into scenarios require embedding digital technologies in enterprise scenarios and combining them with business processes. First, digital technologies need to be applied in core production systems, not just auxiliary systems. to create value for business. Second, they need to serve not just the leadership cockpit, but also specific scenarios to empower the frontline operation with digital and more powerful capabilities. Third, the scope of reach needs to be expanded from some to all scenarios. Huawei's own digitalization started in isolated domains like R&D, finance, and manufacturing, and is now going on across the board. Next, I'll share a few cases. In the finance industry, Bank of Communications set out to digitize business and mine data value to serve business. To achieve this strategy, however, they faced several challenges, such as long analysis path, lack of real-time application support, and slow data processing. To address this, Bank of Communications deployed Fusion Insight, using its data lake, warehouse integration, and real-time computing capabilities to reshape core production scenarios like marketing, risk control, and operation. Data value is mined to drive business innovation and growth, with integrated digital risk control and omni-channel customer operation. By working together, we support Bank of Communications to improve timeliness of data supply and speed up its digitalization. In the energy industry, power grid companies face challenges as well. When there is a customer complaint, it takes a long time to dispatch a work order from provincial to municipal grid companies, then to power supply centers, which can lead to more complaints. During maintenance, tasks are communicated verbally, and documentations are written by hand. There isn't much control or visibility of operation, which makes new issues hard to solve. State Grid Sichuan developed an innovative digital solution based on Huawei's interactive service platform and RPA technologies, and set up several city-level intelligent power supply service systems based on digitalization teams. Work orders can be sent intelligently to teams. The entire process is visualized. The hierarchy of HQ, city, and teams is aligned online, allowing real-time interaction between dashboard screens and field operations. Operations are standardized, management systems structured and flat, and field teams intelligent. Such a bright future of digital transformation requires B2B digital practices and process-driven mindset to help customers digitize business objects and rules. I'll share only these two cases. Later, Huawei CIO Kevin Tao will talk about our own digital transformation journey and how we expanded it from some to all scenarios. Along the path of digitalization, Huawei is committed to continuous innovation to satisfy customer requirements and providing scenario-based solutions to support their digital transformation. At the start of diving into digital, we will launch 11 scenario-based solutions at this year's Huawei Connect to go far together. In the public sector, we will release new versions of 3 solutions: Unified Urban Governance in One Network, Assisted Operation Service, and Zero Trust Security. They will continue to support government business and process transformation to build livable, innovative, green, and resilient smart cities. In energy industry, we will release 2 solutions: Intelligent Power Plant and Smart Gas Station, to support the high-quality growth of energy companies, and together build a secure, efficient, zero-carbon smart energy system. In finance industry, we will release 2 solutions: Mobile Payment and Digital Core, supporting FSIs to become ecosystem-based digital companies, and build a fully connected, intelligent, and ecosystem-driven finance industry. In transportation, we will release a new version of Smart Airport Solution, plus 2 solutions: Smart ATC and Comprehensive Transportation, to facilitate the digital transformation of our customers for convenient travel and smooth logistics. In manufacturing industry, we will release the new intelligent automaker solution to improve efficiency and experience and facilitate innovation. You can find details about these solutions in the summits and sessions over the following days. In the Newtonian age, the world was perfectly organized. Time and space were thought to be independent. Every person and organization had very clear objectives and requirements. If everyone fulfilled their job, all would be well. But now, the world is a giant complex system, always evolving like a living organism. It requires division of labor and collaboration. Each organization should assume that it is at the core of this complex system and support partners, collaborate with the ecosystem, and be the best of itself. In such a giant multidimensional system, the collaboration model needs to be adjusted. It's crucial that we know your needs, practice your dreams, and meet your expectations. We want to deliver this through the collaboration model featuring consulting, integration, and operational support. In consulting, we know your needs. We take in the enterprise requirements and help them draw blueprints, share experience in digital transformation, and design the implementation path. In integration, we practice your dreams through full-stack technology management and coordination of multi-vendor products and solutions. We help enterprises combine business with technology, aggregate SaaS, and turn blueprints into reality, step by step. In operational support, we meet your expectations. By driving application innovation and iteration and improving user experience, we help enterprises monetize the value of digitalization. In the coming 5 years, Huawei will release over 300 scenario-based solutions, set standards for over 200 services, and develop more than 800 service solution partners. Since the Enterprise BG was set up, the ecosystem strategy has been a high priority. To support customers diving into digital, we will build an ecosystem that grows, innovates, and wins together with Huawei. With partner system transformation, we will join hands with partners to support enterprises succeed in their digital transformation. As of the end of June 2021, Huawei has over 31,000 partners in the enterprise market, among which over 22,000 are sales partners, 1,800 solution partners, 5,900 service and operation partners, and 1,600 talent alliances. We will upgrade the partner system to grow together with 7 types of competency partners on our fertile soil. We will innovate together with partners to build the key elements of success, such as project management, top-level design and consulting, business design, and operational support. The new partner system will be built on long-term win-win partnerships. We will innovate together based on shared opportunities and grow together. Customer centricity is engraved in Huawei's core values. Creating value for customers is in our DNA, and it only matters when this DNA is turned into behaviors. Actions speak louder than words. A lot has changed since the day Huawei was founded, but this has not. For 34 years, nearly 200,000 people worked tirelessly to bring digital technologies and industry practices to various sectors and to support the digital transformation of our customers along with our global partners. Our goal is to help customers grow their unique value, making the strong stronger, diving into digital for a brighter future. That's all from me today. Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite a few friends to share their insights. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Peng, for your speech. 感谢彭中阳先生的精彩演讲。Today, we're honored to welcome the Deputy Secretary General, Shanghai Municipal People's Government, Director, Shanghai Urban Operation Management Center, Ms. Xu Huili. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Xu for the speech. 今天我们很荣幸地邀请到了上海市人民政府副秘书长、上海市城市运行管理中心主任徐慧丽女士，有请徐秘书长致辞。
Hello everyone. In autumn last year, in Shanghai, I had the pleasure of attending the forum on new infrastructure and new economy hosted by Huawei. The new infrastructure plan emphasized on how digital infrastructure strengthens the hard power. In the past year, Shanghai and Huawei have been working on enabling the soft power of urban governance. Huawei helped Shanghai improve its soft power, explore the infinite possibilities of urban governance, and let modern governance lead the city into the future. I know that Huawei Connect has been held in Shanghai right from its start in 2016. Over the years, I've learned that Huawei has made great achievements in promoting digital transformation of industries. I look forward to discussing the topic of Dive into Digital with the guests at this year's Huawei Connect. The theme Dive into Digital is a perfect match with Shanghai's digital transformation. During his visit to Shanghai in November 2019, President Xi pointed out that Shanghai as a megacity should continuously improve the governance capacity of a modern international metropolis. He said Shanghai should focus on two priorities: one network for all services and unified urban governance in one network. As an important part of digital governance, we're committed to helping citizens get things done more efficiently and helping the government handle things more efficiently, so that citizens have a sense of gain and security and our cities more livable and warm. Shanghai is a window for the world to get to know China. In terms of digital governance, we have made hard efforts to showcase the governance model of China and to become the leader. As you know, COVID-19 is a test not only for the global public health system, but also for our public safety and urban governance. Recently, people often say that doing COVID control in Shanghai is like trying to catch a mouse in a porcelain store. Let me tell you the kind of porcelain store we're in. As a megacity, Shanghai has many people, cars, buildings, and enterprises. According to our statistics, there are 25 million residents and 7.65 million cars that are on the streets for more than 3 days per month. Such a big number shows the enormous pressure on the daily operation and transport of the city. Having more people on the job or using simple tactics can no longer get problems exposed or solved. But now the Shanghai municipal government has deployed a unified urban governance in one network, and we see that technology-enabled urban governance can effectively solve many problems, such as prevention control of COVID-19, resource allocation, protection of economic order, and people's livelihood. Digital governance has become the most important driver for Shanghai. It has broken data silos, re-engineered business processes, built a digital government with clear responsibilities and high efficiency. Also, it contributed to digital economy and society, reinvigorated the market, and unleashed the potential of urban development, enriching people's lives. If you've been following our effort, then you must have heard of the smallest management unit, which is quite popular. Every building, car, or even every elevator can be the smallest management unit. Only by well managing these units can we achieve in-depth urban governance. We are very happy to see that in February this year, we in Huawei did a pilot on the Nanjing Building, a famous historical building on Nanjing Road. Based on the city intelligent twin reference architecture, we jointly built a living digital twin of Nanjing Building. Through multidimensional real-time data, we built a vital sign system, which offers us a direct view of explicit and implicit problems. The Urban Intelligence Hub can sense real-time dynamics of the city and assist decision-making. For falling objects, heavy passenger traffic, illegal parking of shared bicycles, it offers pre-event and in-event warnings with real-time prediction, real-time detection, and real-time handling. The Nanjing Building pilot has opened a new chapter of technology-enabled urban governance. The pilot has stood tests such as Labor Day holiday and Dragon Boat Festival, demonstrating very good results and setting a very good example. Through this pilot, we understand that big cities must have good governance. In order to apply that to a wider area of management, we've applied the in-depth urban governance concept to many scenarios, including Tianzifang Cultural Street, shops along Quxi Road, and Zhongyang community. For fire safety, house safety, non-motor vehicle safety, and elevator safety, we have realized real-time and collaborative digital governance and achieved new breakthrough on the smallest management unit. With unified urban governance in one network and the smallest management unit, Shanghai successfully developed a new dynamic model of in-depth urban governance, making megacities able to sense, think, and evolve into a warm, intelligent twin. Finally, we'll have sensing buildings, connected streets, intelligent communities in a warm city. Through this joint innovation, we've gained new perspectives on Huawei. We found that Huawei and their people who've been working with us showed three characteristics. They are modest, perseverant, and quick to learn. They've always held an empty cup mentality to talk to business departments, neighborhoods, to understand the grassroots requirements. In such a team, they've assembled best partners from various fields to form a task force for unified governance networking one to provide a comprehensive solution. Just because of those characteristics, we were able to make significant achievements within merely 6 months without any precedent. I believe that Huawei is quickly growing its knowledge in a different way. Now, Huawei and their partners have become important partners in Shanghai's digital transformation. Urban governance is a big and complex system. Technology can give us high efficiency and help us save manpower. We should have a holistic view, leverage technology to build a digital foundation, and nurture strong capabilities. This is also one of the key success factors for unified governance network. We know that the greatest wisdom is the wisdom of all, and the greatest power is the power of all. We hope more and more enterprises like Huawei can join us, get to know business details and various scenarios, really help us realize people's needs, address problems, and deliver successful results. Together, we can better manage the city and realize digital transformation.
感谢徐秘书长的精彩致辞。We will continue to dive into digital and innovate for different scenarios, thereby promoting capability upgrade and creating greater value. 以深耕数字化为驱动力，不断基于行业场景的创新，催熟企业能力升级，创造更大价值。Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Liu Zhongyang, Vice General Manager, China Oil and Gas Pipeline Network Corporation, and his presentation. Pipe China excels through digital transformation. 下面有请国家管网集团副总经理刘忠云先生带来演讲。数字化转型让国家管网与众不同。有请。
尊敬的
Distinguished guests, good morning. Thank you to Huawei for the kind invitation. It's a great pleasure to be part of Huawei Connect 2021 and discuss diving into digital with friends and online and offline. The title of my talk today is Pipe China Excels Through Digital Transformation. I hope to share with you Pipe China's journey of digital transformation over the past year, along with Huawei. Our vision is to build a world-class energy infrastructure company with Chinese characteristics. PipeChina has been unique since it was founded, which marked a new beginning of China's oil and gas pipeline reform. Our responsibilities are infrastructure construction and operation, such as oil and gas trunk pipelines and peak shaving storage facilities, interconnection of trunk and social pipelines, dispatching and operations of national trunk line network, and provisioning of fair access to infrastructure to users in order to improve efficiency of oil and gas transmission and the entire industry chain. We're committed to serving the national strategy, people's needs, and industry development. Our strategic goals are to establish a smart and integrated pipeline network, formulate an open and transparent service platform, and cultivate an ever-growing innovation system. To deliver these goals, we set out 4 strategies: market orientation, platform-based operations, technology digitalization, and management innovation. In our modern governance system, management supervision will be integrated through digital systems into business to support PipeChina in becoming a world-class energy infrastructure company with Chinese characteristics. We build synergy across 5 elements and dive into digital to address challenges and achieve targets. To achieve our vision, we need to make breakthroughs in the current enterprise governance system and dive into digital to drive innovation. However, we face many challenges, such as production safety, pipeline construction lagging behind demand, and incomplete market capabilities. To address these challenges, PipeChina worked with companies across the industry chain, including design, implementation, and supervision companies, and built the digital synergy framework featuring 5 elements, which are mission to implement national strategy, value to guide distribution, regulation in processes, value from data assets, and innovation driven by new technologies, especially ICT, embedded in business processes. The synergy from these 5 elements can mobilize the potential resources from all stakeholders to create and share value, boost company capabilities, and ensure efficient operations of national energy resources. Digitalization distinguishes PipeChina. Since the company was set up, we have been working with Huawei on digital transformation to build our differentiation. First, we digitally connected over 90,000 kilometers of pipelines, more than 1,000 stations, and 30,000 employees, and realized unmanned operation without staff on site and achieved remote management. The data silos were eliminated. Data across the country is pooled in one network. Second, using digital twins and by digitizing objects, processes, and rules, we turned trillions of physical assets on the pipelines into data assets so that they can be utilized to create value. Third, we digitized business operations and management. In the future, based on the digital platform, the resources along pipelines such as optical fiber can be turned into key resources of productivity in the digital world and made available to connect the digital assets upstream and downstream. We can build new business models featuring X1X. For instance, we can build national computing power hubs to support China's Eastern Data Western Computing Initiative. We can also utilize our national physical network and the residual heat and pressure from LNG cooling and compressors and develop new services like CO2 and hydrogen storage and transportation and solar and wind power to contribute to the carbon peak and neutrality targets. We combined theories and Huawei best practices with our own business nature and designed our target-oriented and problem-driven transformation blueprint with data enablement, value flow, platform, and policy support. At the center of the framework are transformation, process, organization, IT, and data. Driven by business challenges, we built scenario-based digital solutions and improved enterprise architecture and management system based on organizational capabilities. Following the 14th five-year plan, we set out the implementation path from digital infrastructure to digital enablement and full digitalization. The transformation is led by the chairperson of the board. The digital transformation of PipeChina is led by the head of the company. A digital decision-making system that fits our stage of development is developed. The chairperson is the head of the Digital Transformation Committee, where other executives serve as members. The committee steers the direction of transformation. We also set up the Digital Transformation Office, architecture expert team, and subcommittees by domains, who take care of the implementation and day-to-day operations. Process and data owners are set for business domains. The principles of transformation are clear. First, one network for operations across the country. Second, customer centricity to strengthen market forces. Third, one central corporation. The ultimate goal of the transformation is to serve people's needs. We transformed processes based on business nature and adapted the organization to suit the processes so as to support the implementation of digital transformation. We believe that processes should be determined by business nature. Organization structure should fit the processes, and positions should carry out roles in the processes. Using a dichotomy, we classify the pipeline business into two categories: customer-facing transactions and physical asset-facing storage and transportation. Following the value streams, we structured business processes and set up 11 L1 processes. We then restructured the organization based on the process architecture and optimized regional organizations to strengthen the regions, professional positions, and platforms. The biggest change is that we set up the digitalization department to ensure the digital transformation is followed through from strategy to execution. We digitize every scenario, role, process, and device based on the digital platform to build a hierarchical platform with clear functionalities and unified architecture, to support resource sharing, architecture standardization, data governance, service-based capabilities, and scenario applications. This is key to our transformation. We need a digital platform that can support applications and services of various scenarios, that is evolving and accumulating capabilities and experience, and that can fuel the digitalization and future iterations sustainably. We worked with Huawei to build this platform. All applications are developed and deployed on this platform, such as safe production management, high consequence area management, and smart station. Blockchain technology on this platform is applied to financial risk control in payment and will be applied to supervision. With the energy control platform, carbon emission data of various nodes is managed in a visualized way. To play an active part in the national oil and gas reform, PipeChina is gradually opening up pipeline facilities for fair access. This requires business model innovations and an integrated platform for customer marketing, product, transaction, dispatching, and settlement. We need a one-stop service window to implement the X1X strategy and achieve high-quality openness. Safe operations based on the digital platform, making oil and gas pipeline operations safer. I want to share a case of us diving into digital based on the digital platform regarding safe production. We had formulated unified production regulations and policies, but the execution at stations didn't follow the same processes or didn't enforce strict compliance. Based on the advanced capabilities of the digital platform, we quickly developed the Safe Production Management app using AI, edge computing, and 5 technologies. Thousands of hot work operations a year at thousands of stations are now monitored by AI. It protects operator safety and removes high-risk loopholes in approval, supervision, and violation. With digital technologies, management policies are more intelligently enforced. The Safe Operation platform allows people at the station, regional safety centers, and HQ to view scenes on site in one click, keep track of high-risk operations, and deter poor behaviors. We streamlined 7 construction systems for integrated IT and business operations. Digitalization scenarios often involve multiple departments and systems. Traditionally, IT systems were developed in isolation. IT and business were run separately. This led to many breakpoints of business, information silos, complex integration, slow response to demand, and poor user experience, which were all hurdles to digitalization. The joint team between Huawei and PipeChina, guided by the V model, achieved integrated operation and collaboration through 6 elements, which are first, IT and processes, second, data definition and criteria in various systems, third, integration between systems, fourth, architectural alignment, fifth, unified platform, and sixth, collaborative operation. These 6 elements brought together business, data, and applications and supported the end-to-end smart pipeline business coordination from construction to production and O&M. Data is at the core of our digital transformation. It is also the foundation of diving into digital. We need data to leverage trillions of assets and manage the national operations on one network. With data, we can drive efficient operations and accurate decision-making to create value from data. Starting from the top-level design, we set up a comprehensive data management architecture and unified data standards, defined unique trusted data sources, and built a unified data lake and a clean, efficient, agile, self-service data platform that supports sharing on demand to break down silos and offer unified data services. On the data platform, we incubated business-led innovations to tap into the value of data and support digital operation. Thanks to the data platform and data governance, we aligned pipeline construction, operation, maintenance, and research, and built 5 new capabilities focusing on safe production, which are sensing, prediction, optimization, emergency handling, and agile services to support intelligent applications in critical businesses like production, asset management, and construction, and a smart pipe network capable of sensing, perception, decision-making, and execution. PipeChina excels through digital transformation. First, unique operating model. We expanded the transportation mode from pipeline only to integrated multimodal transportation, including railway, roadway, and waterway. Second, unique organizational capacity. We evolved from just relying on ourselves to building synergy with industry chain and ecosystem partners. Third, unique profitability model. Instead of oil and gas transportation alone, we now run multiple businesses, including the transmission of oil and gas, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and data. Fourth, unique management model. We now manage digital pipelines, which are mapped accurately to the physical ones and develop in synchronization. Our goal is to become an industry benchmark in diving into digital. Digital transformation is a long-term, complex undertaking. It is difficult. It lasts long, ranges wide, and requires high initial investment. It can't be done overnight. It takes perseverance, hard work, and a reliable partner. However, we're confident that by working closely with Huawei through thick and thin, we can advance the digital transformation of PipeChina and support its high-quality growth. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Liu, for your sharing. 感谢刘忠云先生的精彩分享。Digital transformation aims to help enterprises succeed in their main businesses through rebuilding with a cloud-based digital platforms. Huawei will continue to work with customers and partners for further digitalization. 数字化转型以支持企业主业成功为目标，重构业务为手段，云化数字平台为基础，集众智、聚众力，共同探索数字化转型。Please welcome Mr. Tao Jingwen, board member, CIO of Huawei, to share his views on exploring competitive solutions for digital transformation. 下面有请华为董事 CIO 陶景文先生带来分享，共同探索数字化转型的实践方案。有请。
Dear guests, friends, good morning. I'd like to thank Mr. Peng for the invitation and 2 previous speakers for their wonderful sharing. It is my honor to attend this session, Mr. Peng and friends, and discuss some issues in digital transformation. Today, my topic is exploring solutions to digital transformation. Since 2016, Huawei has made digital transformation a corporate strategy, and we've been implementing it for 5 years. Based on our understanding, digital transformation is critical for any enterprise to build global competitiveness. Digital transformation should aim to support the success of enterprises' main business, aim for customer satisfaction, sustainable business growth, and higher operational efficiency. From the business perspective, we need to restructure business and build digital capabilities as the foundation, and create organizational strength necessary for digital transformation to bring about fundamental changes to enterprises. However, the most important driver is not only technology, but also the strategic determination of the top management and the attention and investment from the business leaders. This is the real guarantee for digital transformation. As Huawei pushes for digital transformation, we believe there are 3 important directions. The first direction is to reshape user experience to create object-oriented collaboration. Well, I think this sentence is one of the most accurate description about digital transformation. On my slide, there is a picture. In fact, this picture can summarize all business activities of any enterprise. One person operates the data asset of an enterprise through one business activity following corresponding rules. Now let's look at what will happen in the process of informatization and digitalization. When computers were widely applied in industries, we had Enterprise Application 1.0, which was designed for business processes and activities. It was functional IT system. For example, we are familiar with ERP, CRM, MRP2, and so on. These were the functional IT systems or application systems. As internet started to grow, especially the mobile internet and smartphones become very popular, now what's trending are TikTok, WeChat, Slack, and Teams. Those applications put people at the center. We believe in the future, those systems will be object-oriented, and companies will have agile workforce and focus on lean collaboration. It is actually to introduce lean GRT concept into digitalization to realize people centricity. By digitalizing business objects, activities, and rules, we can break siloed and isolated application systems so that those systems serve people, not the other way around. And all business activities can be better and more efficiently integrated based on various scenarios. We have made a lot of explorations in the process of digitalization. Take Huawei's Contract 360 as an example. We've identified 4 types of contracts, such as procurement contracts, customer contract, and also contract documents, as well as business objects in those documents. For example, documents and risk management, etc. Among these 1,000 data objects, we've built a metadata-driven multi-tenant system. And procurement activities, sales contracts, service contracts, and employee contracts are all covered in this system. And then we build modules and services for those business activities to establish an efficient collaborative system for contracts. For example, during the bidding process, it used to take several people to complete a bidding document, following a workflow like passing down a torch. But actually, we can do it with higher quality and higher efficiency. And it will also bring about huge changes to many other business activities. For example, when a risk suddenly occurs, we can quickly know how many contracts, customers, or products will be affected. Therefore, we believe that during digital transformation, the first key element is to reshape user experience and reshape and replace the function-oriented IT system with human-centered and user-centered IT systems. The second direction is to reshape operation models for business. In fact, it means we need to realize digital simulation of all business activities. During digital transformation, there's one word we cannot avoid, that is digital twin. What is a digital twin? Huawei believes it is about redefining the entire life cycle of a product or business activity. Digital twins actually cover the design, operation, and manufacturing of a product or a business activity. In the past, these were managed separately. Each part has its own IT system. For example, the PLM is for product design, MRP2, MES are for product manufacturing, and many O&M IT systems are about services and operations. A true digital twin is the IT system built for new services in the digital era that covers the entire business cycle. And we call it the just-in-time model in the industrial age. And we've introduced this concept to the digital world. And we're fully leveraged three advantages of the digital age, that is zero repetition, efficient scalability, and zero time lost. Well, this can greatly improve the operating efficiency and innovation speed of businesses. Here, you can see that Huawei has fundamentally streamlined the entire product manufacturing process from development, design to manufacturing. We realized the digital simulation and paperless transmission during the product life cycle, greatly accelerating product innovation. The third direction is to reshape the operation model for data-driven intelligent decision-making. Here, I would like to point out two things. One is to utilize data, another is to enable intelligence. To utilize data means making good use of digital technology and enterprise data. We believe that data used to be in silos and treated as private property. This cannot do us much good. Therefore, during digital transformation in Huawei, it took us 18 months to streamline data across the entire company to achieve higher efficiency. In addition, to manage the data doesn't mean we have to seal it up. Instead, we promote data sharing following certain rules to maximize the value of data. What is reshaping operation model? It means we need to use intelligent approaches, fully consider business scenarios, leverage algorithm, computing power, and data to form the lava nozzle of AI. In many repetitive and high-frequency scenarios, we can use AI to enable efficient decision-making, analysis, and actions. Well, for the third direction, there is a very key point. That is to shift from an after-event reporting system to a real-time feedback system. We believe in the past, our business operations or IT systems focused too much on BI. We believe that the operational model in the future is a fully automatic one with perception, prediction, analysis, decision-making, action, and review. Through the past few years, we have established an operation center in all business departments. In the past, IT departments were busy producing reports for business departments. Now we don't do that anymore. The business departments do that themselves. Here you see the ROC of supply chain, which is jointly built by colleagues in the supply chain department and IT department. Well, lastly, I want to point out that when enterprises go digital, we have to understand that all enterprises have R&D, marketing services, procurement, HR, finance, and admin, and many other businesses. When we serve business, we want businesses to be able to run on their own, but not isolated. Therefore, we need to build a unified digital platform, a powerful one, to support the rapid development of business applications. Well, here is Huawei's thinking on this issue. We believe this platform can be called a digital operating system for enterprises, which can greatly accelerate digitalization. In the past 5 years, based on our own experience and practice, we built our own a digital platform. We call it Horis. On one hand, we bring the entire digital infrastructure to the cloud. We rely more on public clouds, and we've built our own private clouds to form a complete multi-cloud system. Why do we think it is an operating system for enterprises? Because it is designed to manage resources and to enable applications. The Horis platform provides 15 services in 4 areas, including access security, device security, tenant security, and application security. And our cloud-based infrastructure provides multi-tenant services and connection centers, etc. To enable businesses, we offer an efficient development environment and running environment. Also, we provide a collaborative working platform such as WeLink and other public services. In terms of intelligence, we provide ROC platform, scenario-based AI, general-purpose AI, and big data intelligence. Based on Huawei's practice, we make the system open source so that other enterprises can use it in the future. Through those practices, we've transformed the traditional enterprise IT. The traditional IT was like in the 20s. That means the traditional IT has one application, one database, one set of IT system with utilization rate less than 20%. And the new ICT infrastructure we need should be able to achieve 80% of utilization rate of corporate assets. It's like we've gone from slow train era to high-speed rail era. I would like to take this opportunity to make a proposal. Last year, we launched an industry digital transformation alliance. To go fast, go alone, but to go far, go together. The digital transformation of enterprises or industries needs strong support from partners and ecosystems. Alone, we may go fast. However, digital transformation requires joint efforts from the supply side, technology side, and industry to bridge the divide between the industry and technologies. Therefore, we hope to build an open platform for enterprises. We said we hope that tech companies like Huawei can come together and build a common digital foundation. And like Lego blocks, we can form some general-purpose products like HELA cells, which can be quickly replicated in industries. And we also hope that some of Huawei's efforts can be open sourced to serve the industry. We also hope that industry partners can work on industry data models, pre-configured templates, and business processes to form some common capabilities. Then we can elevate enterprises to a higher level, accelerate digital transformation, quickly bring industries digital, and help enterprises build global competitiveness. Thank you.
Mr. Tao, for your sharing. 感谢陶景文先生的精彩分享。To achieve digital transformation, enterprises are reshaping their perceptions. 企业数字化转型是要重新颠覆对整个企业的认知。Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Guo Wei, Chairman of Digital China Group, and his presentation, Going Digital with Huawei. 下面有请神州数码集团董事长郭维先生带来分享，神州华视大有可为。有请。
Hello, everyone. I'm Guo Wei from Digital China. Thank you to Huawei for inviting me to attend today's conference to share with you our digital practices and thoughts. First of all, let me introduce three subsidiaries of Digital China. Digital China Group is a leading cloud service company in China. We're also an important partner and the largest distributor of Huawei in China. Digital China Holdings offers digital services based on Yangyun DaaS. It is a leader in intelligent supply chain. Yangyun DaaS also won the first prize of national inventions. DCITS is a leading company in China's fintech sector. It's been working in this area for 30 years and is the largest financial cloud platform provider in China. Together with Huawei, we have developed professional cloud services that are customized for different industries. This slide fully demonstrates our cooperation with Huawei in multiple fields. We strive to provide customers with solutions that meet their requirements and help them achieve digital transformation. China achieved excellent results in the Tokyo Olympics Games. They won 38 gold medals, only one gold medal away to take home the most. How did they get such good results? One important factor, I think, is that it was a digital Olympics. Apart from digital technologies deployed in the stadiums, the Chinese Olympics team leveraged digital technologies to improve their performance all around. For example, in the canoeing project, we didn't have much advantage in the past, but thanks to advanced digital technologies and big data models, we won the gold medal in canoeing. An important learning from the Olympic Games is that all industries can be transformed with digital technologies. Over the past 30 years, digital architecture for banks has evolved from 1.0 to 5.0. We're the first to launch the data model for China's banking industry. To be honest, in the early days, the bills and receipts were inconsistent across different branches in many banks in China. The industry has evolved from computerized accounting to IT-based accounting, and now we've realized digitalization. In the 1.0 era, we mainly focused on counter services. Then we had internet finance. Now, banking services are offered based on scenarios. China's financial industry and fintech sector need to address two major challenges. One is how to build a future-proof architecture, a cloud-based and distributed architecture to achieve global leadership, and how to adapt our technologies through development to serve all financial scenarios. The second challenge is how to better serve the real economy. It's been repeatedly emphasized that finance must serve the real economy. That is, to use digital technologies to combine the scenarios of sectors like agriculture with financial asset management. That is the meaning of scenario finance. How to enable scenario finance to meet the risk control and regulation requirements of the finance industry. This is a major challenge for cloud and digital technologies. The 5.0 architecture we released is actually a new and future-oriented digital architecture. Huawei has offered us strong support for the release of this architecture. For example, we've been working with Huawei for about half a year on distributed computing to make sure that our systems can run on GaussDB. We also work together to ensure that on heterogeneous CPUs of ARM and x86, we can run critical applications. We've worked with Huawei on interoperability for quite some time. This is the fintech solution we offer to Chinese banks together with Huawei. This is also a very good example of us diving into the finance industry digitalization. In 1980, the futurologist Alvin Toffler wrote a famous book called The Third Wave. It described the upcoming information age for the first time. After 40 years, the wave of digital technologies and IT technologies have become part of people's lives. No one will doubt that we're entering an IT and digital era. How can we better embrace this digital era? We've seen a lot of good practices from all walks of life. You've probably seen the movie Avatar, which was made 10 years ago. This film was re-released not long ago and set a box office record. How did it achieve such a great success? Well, partly because the whole film was remade by digital technologies, the first attempt in the film industry. Many digital technologies like digital enhancement and digital twin were used to remake it. And it claimed the top box office record 10 years after its first release. This shows that digital technologies are not only used in production processes, but also in our daily lives. China's high-speed railway not only covers the longest distance, but also applies the most advanced technologies. Every carriage has its own power. And very importantly, right from booking a ticket, the whole experience is digitalized. This is yet another great example of digital application. Peter Drucker said, management is about inspiring the good and unleashing the potential of everyone. Now everyone's learning from Google's digital operation. The essence of it is to not have management, but to allow self-management through digital technologies. In the process of self-management, people's creativity and potential are unleashed. These are the changes brought by digital technologies to humanity, to industries, and to economies. In the course of changes, at last year's economic conference, the central government proposed the new digital infrastructure project. What does it mean? The earliest infrastructure project in Chinese history is the Yellow River Conservation. We grew up hearing the story of how when Dayu was trying to tame the floods, he didn't go home despite passing by it several times. A key outcome of his efforts is that he set the formation of the Chinese civilization in stone. Thanks to the Yellow River conservation, irrigation across regions became possible. Tribes along the Yellow River were connected, which then became the Chinese nation. And that's the value of infrastructure. We live in a digital era. If we could use cloud and networks to connect people online and build a cloud-native metaverse, then this is the mission of digital infrastructure, and something that we at Digital China are committed to. The invention of the GPS system has made our lives much easier. We have navigation systems that make traveling easy. We know where our cars are and where to go. And we have health codes with location services to keep us safe during tough times. Government has invested in this field, but more importantly, enterprises and social organizations are encouraged to together build a future-oriented digital infrastructure. This is also a huge business opportunity for all enterprises. I believe with Huawei and ecosystem partners, we will build such a new infrastructure together. For example, Digital China has built a cloud platform for agriculture in Jiangsu province. Jiangsu aims to be the first to realize agricultural modernization in China. It has proposed to use digital technologies to build a credit system for agriculture and rural areas. By building the agricultural cloud for Jiangsu province, we're able to bring rural assets, agricultural production processes, and various services for farmers onto our platform and offer them in the form of services. And we made digital profiles of farmers and agricultural service providers to build credit system for agriculture and rural areas. And this will definitely help modernize agriculture industry and rural areas. This is just one of many opportunities for enterprises and the society to innovate and grow. Over the past 10+ years, Digital China and Huawei together provided digital services for various industries in China, from traditional data networks, cloud data models, to the latest AI-enabled supercomputing centers. Moving forward, Digital China and Huawei will continue to strive to better understand industries, empower them to realize digital transformation. Digital China was born for digitalization, as you can probably tell from our name. It is our vision to build a digital China. And it gives me a great pleasure to be part of this conference, because diving into digital is what Digital China does. I hope that we can collaborate with all of you to build a digital and win-win future. Thank you very much. Thank you to Mr. Guo, Ms. Xu, Mr. Liu, and Mr. Tao. Digital transformation does not happen overnight. We need to dive into each scenario and collaborate with partners and customers to build an ecosystem where we can grow, innovate, and win together. Today, we're thrilled to announce the 2021 Excellent Partners Awards. Some winners have made videos. Let's take a look.
谢联速通联合华为打造智慧金融解决方案，通过云上金融解决方案提高运营效率， 深耕数字化，实现数字金融的转型之路。
资源互联在未来的日子里将继续坚持和华为一起合作，为我们的客户提供更好、更优质的支持和服务。
You always want to provide the best solutions. So on this way, Huawei is a very good choice as they have a very reliable and also very highly defensive solutions for SMB market.
放眼未来，我们会继续与华为一起，共同构建万物互联的智能世界。
So I would say that is a good, successful journey. I hope this will continue. We're on a trajectory to achieve much more than that.
We are so glad working with Huawei and support Huawei in the digitalization and also support in their gallery ecosystem.
The region, Huawei is a very strategic partner for us and has helped us uncover the region's immense potential. Dive into digital with Huawei. Thank you.
上海德文大学联合华为打造校企创新课程，深化课、赛、创等创新人才培养模式。
深耕数字化，共筑数字技术新高地，
助力金融行业客户数字化转型。
神州数码通过联合华为，打造了云管理服务和数字化解决方案，聚合创新，深耕数字化，赋能产业升级，完成数字化转型。
优势互补，强合作，共同推进行业数字化转型。
赋能数字转型未来，我们一起加油！
深耕数字化，赋能政府行业数字化转型；深耕数字化，赋能智慧未来。
通过产业数字化、数字产业化，创造新的发展动能。
Again, congratulations to all the award winners. Let's grow, innovate, and share to win together in a brighter future.
And all of our speakers, we will continue to explore more fascinating topics together this afternoon. Please do enjoy this next video. 感谢彭仲阳先生和各位嘉宾。今天下午还有更多精彩内容，请看视频。With the increasing digitalization of industry scenarios, our ecosystems are constantly improving. In the future, we will dive into digital and innovate, grow, and win together and create greater value. 伴随数字化不断深入行业场景，产业生态不断完善。未来，让我们深耕数字化，共创、共赢、共携手，创造更多价值。Many thanks to all of our speakers for their inspiring speeches, and thank you all for joining us this morning. 至此，华为 Connect 2021第2天上午的主题演讲已经接近尾声。Thank you for joining us, and see you this afternoon. 再次感谢各位，我们下午再见。